Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, bout 3 of the evening, 4 by 3-minute rounds in the 76.2 kilogram super middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's trained by Nick Medlen from Box Camp PT in New South Wales. With an official weight of 75.8 kilograms, he has a record of 6 fights with 1 draw and 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cotten! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he's trained by Glenn Austin. With an official weight of 75.8 kilograms, he has a record of 1 fight for 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Craig Medlen!
Alright, here we go. We're into the third fight of the night. This is super middleweight bout. Both boys weighed in identical 75.8 kilos. This is going to be a very evenly matched contest because both boys are very inexperienced. We've got Craig Medlen hoping to have his second win from his second fight, and Zach Cotten's looking for his second win, and he's going to be desperate to win away from home, being a New South Welshman. So here we go, start of the fight. Both boys coming out, nice sharp jabs early. Right hand. So you can see that Zach started out with throwing some left hooks, and both boys look like they've got nice movement, nice footwork. A couple of wild punches. This is what we want to see for the third fight of the night. Both boys coming out, all guns blazing. You can see that obviously Zach Cotten's got some nice punches. He started his career with a draw. No, but as I said, he's got 1 win on his career. And Craig obviously turned pro after doing the Perth Corporate Rumble, so decided to keep sticking with boxing, decided to turn pro. Had his debut at the Thunderdome, 31, and he's back again, wants some more action. So you can see that both boys getting stuck on the inside a little bit, just not throwing a lot of jabs. There's some nice punches, there's a nice left hook. So you can see that Zach's got a little bit more experience with a few more fights. We've got the referees get involved again. So Zach's got a little bit more experience, obviously having the 5 fights. There's obviously Craig got a couple of jabs on the way in there without moving the head from side to side, breaking off that line. And there goes Craig throwing more body shots, missing. So both boys are willing to engage in this fight. Both boys are desperate for that win. As I said, obviously Zach coming from New South Wales, he didn't come over here for a haircut, he came here to fight. He wants to get that win. And he's using some nice angles to obviously back Craig onto the ropes. Both get back into the middle of the ring. Craig's trying to use the centre of the ring, he's trying to push Zach onto the back foot and get him against those ropes, which he's been able to do there. And he just missed that right hand. And Zach says, bring it on. So there's a nice good body shot from Zach Cotton. There's a nice right hand, nice slip of the right hand. And that got Zach's attention pretty quick. There's another one. Slipping in front of that right hand. Stay safe. There we go. What an entertaining start to this fight at the end of the first round. They really started to find a way to stop right hand, stopping the jab, throwing the right hand across. Obviously, Zach said we're doing pretty well. There's a couple of times where he cleared it on. He said he's had a good fight, so really entertaining fight. Our third fight of the year, the crowd's definitely picked up for this one. And both watching that first round game, the crowd's something to watch, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out for the start of the second round. You can see in the corner of Zach Cotten, we've got Nick Medlen who fought in our first corner. He kept asking him, mate, can you knock someone out in my corner? He said, yep, no problem. I said, I'll follow him. And obviously you can see Glenn Austin's in the corner of Craig. Here we go, start of the second round. Once again, we're fighting 4 rounds here. There's another right hand. We're fighting 4 rounds, back up to the 3 minutes, but 4 rounds isn't a long time to establish your jabs, find some range, find your punches, and score. So you can see both boys. Zach's got some nice moves. He's cagey, he's cunning. He seems to be wearing the punches quite well, and he looks really calm in there. And there's that slip jab, trying to throw that right hand, and he's just missing it now. So Zach might have made some adjustments when he went back to the corner at the end of the first round, but he's copped another right hand there. Boys, time sells up, and the ref will come in and break that. So Zach tried to lead forward with a left hook and a right hand, and there's good ring dominance from Craig there because he read it like a book. So the boys right in front of the commentator's box again, up against the ropes. There's a nice one. And that one's hurt him. That one's hurt him. Zach's definitely still not with it. But he comes back swinging. Look at this, turns the tables. And that's what fighters do. He's hurt, he comes back swinging. You can still see it, the Zach's eyes aren't there. His legs look pretty well, he's got a bit of a welt under the eye. A little bit of a... Look at this is great heart from Zach. Copping that nice right hand, he's hurt. His eyes still don't look that good, but he starts off with a nice jab. Craig's trying to wear him down. He's got to go back that jab before he throws that right hand, and there it is. Crowd definitely getting involved in this fight. Just smothering his own work there, Craig, when he's leaning on the body, tries to take that step back before he throws that punch. And Zach's he's showing tremendous courage, tremendous heart, because he's taking those punches. There's another right hand, it's a right uppercut, right in front of us against the ropes. You can see Craig's trying to work.
Keep countering, man, keep countering. Don't force it, keep countering.
You can hear that's Glenn Austin from Craig Medlen's coach. He's saying to just counter the punches, not to rush, not to force it. Oh, and there's another right hand. Zach got hurt with that right hand again. Right hand seems to be finding a home. There's a nice jab. Nice stiff jab. He's throwing those uppercuts now, following with some hooks. Zach's showed good evasive skills there to get out of the way of those punches. And there we go, we've got the 10-second warning before the end of the round. Well, second round we just had, Craig definitely landed some really strong shots there, some really powerful right hands. Zach seemed to be hurt, like the first right hand really hurt him, but he came back strong, he came back fighting. It was almost like it woke him up, put him into gear, and he came back swinging. He thought, well, if I'm going to go down, I'm going down swinging. So very entertaining fight, both boys at the halfway mark. I've got it both rounds to Craig. So Zach's going to need to win these next 2 rounds if he's wanting to score at least a draw. But the way both these boys are going, it wouldn't surprise if one of the boys lands a stoppage punch. So once again, Thunderdome 32, third fight of the night, and it's not disappointing already. Here we go, third round. Boys come out with a nice jab. Well, there's a nice right hand once again. That's hurt him. Zach's certainly hurt by that right hand. It's finding a home now, and it's starting to wear him down. But true to Zach's style, he comes back swinging, comes back fighting. Definite fighter, Zach. He's a definite fighter. Both the boys little bit crowded in their work, but as I said, both the novice fighters, so still trying to work out their defense, trying to work out their attacks, trying to work out the small slips. There's a nice double jab right hand from Zach Cotten. He's still willing to engage. There's that right hand once again. Starting to get a bit of blood coming out of Zach Cotton's nose now, so those punches are really starting to wear him down. But using nice good movement. There's that right hand again. But true to Zach's form, he takes the punch and then he goes on the front foot and starts swinging. So you can see Zach's coming forward again. He's trying to look for that. Waiting for Zach to throw that jab. He's throwing it lazy. He's not bringing it back. And he's throwing that right hand over the top. So you can see that Craig's just putting the weight on him, trying to get Zach to wear himself out. He's had his hands up nice and high. And as I said, Zach's still willing to engage. He's hurt. There's that right hand again over that jab. Just been lazy with it, and that one's hurt him. That one's hurt him. He can really go at him, Craig. He's trying to work him out because Zach's really hurt on this one. But once again, he's taking his breather and now he's come back swinging. Once again, if he pushes forward here and lands that right hand, that might be all she wrote. There's Zach hurt now. Hurt with that left hook. He's against the ropes. This is an entertaining fight for our third fight of the bout. There's a nice stiff jab.
He's strong, young man. He's very tired. He's very tired. Sharpen up now. Sharpen up.
You can see when he gets on the inside there, he's just smothering his work by just working too close. I'd like to see him take half a step back before he tries to throw those punches, because he's not going to be able to land much power punches in here. Both boys trying to work on the inside, but as I said, smothering the punches, and the refs come in to break him. And this is going to be not a good thing for Zach. And there's that right hand. He's got to throw it off his jab first. He's trying to lead now too hard with that right hand. Now that he's found a home for it, Zach does the right thing and hangs on. And there we go, end of another really good round for Craig Medlen. Landed some really good right hands there. Zach's done well to get himself out of that round, but he's a true warrior, Zach Cotten, because he's been hurt on multiple occasions and he's come through with flying colours because he comes back swinging. Craig standing up in the corner for this round, hasn't sat down yet, so he's obviously nice and fresh and ready to go. Yep, decided to kick the stool out. He's happy to just go on with it. They're coming up to the final round. Craig's definitely going to want to finish this fight. Second pro fight, he's going to look for his first knockout. And Zach still wanted to get his second win. And he's showing tremendous heart and tremendous fight because he's getting his hands full at the moment. We're coming up to the last and final round. There we go, so both boys have been called into the middle. Zach looks like he's used that break to recover really well. He looks like he's come out really fresh, and they come out swinging. There's a nice body shot from Zach. A nice straight right to the body. And Craig answers it by saying, it doesn't hurt me, and there's that right hand once again. Slipping to the side, throwing that right hand down the middle. It's found a home all night. Jumps in a little bit, and once again the boys are just smothering their own work here, working too close on the inside. And Zach doesn't want to stay any part in there, trying to get away. This is a really entertaining bout. Third fight of the night. There's a nice body shot. There's a nice sneaky uppercut on the inside by Craig Medlen. You can see that Craig's still coming forward though, so he's still trying to dominate the ring. And now we've got Zach on the, he's now pushing Craig back against Rose, but again, steps into the middle, throws a jab, and now Craig's coming back forward, which has been the pattern of the fight so far. Craig really wants to fight on the front foot. Zach's been happy to counter, but he's just been a little bit lazy with that jab, and that's who's been caught with that right hand over the top. Not keeping that left hand up, and there's a body shot that's hurt him. There's a nice left hook to the body that's caught him, so a surprise. Zach looks like he's coming in, and let's see how Craig goes at him. He's going to try and go to finish this fight. There it is, going for those body shots. Zach's really hurt here. You can see him against the rope. He's trying to take some big deep breaths. He's grimacing, trying to hold on. And once again, we've got Zach coming back, gets into the middle of the ring. That break's going to come in handy there for Zach because he's still hurt from that body shot. The referee's called time here. I think he's going to say that was a low blow. Looks like the referee's called that one for a low blow, so he's going to give Zach time here. We've got just less than 60 seconds to go. You heard our wonderful MC CJ Rose call, but this is going to call a time to the fight. And I think you can see Glenn Austin having a little bit of conversation with Zach, who's unfortunately copped that low blow and happened to be right in the corner of Glenn Austin, who's Craig Medlen's coach. So Zach's going to give him, he's got 5 minutes to recover here if he's needing to take the full 5 minutes, and the referee, you can see, he's over there asking how he is, but it looks like he's good to go. And they're back onto it. So with just over 30 seconds to go in this fight. And there's Zach coming forward with some double jabs and some body shots of his own. Geez, it looks like Zach's going to show some great heart. It looks like he's going to get himself through this fight. And there you see Craig really trying to line up on that right hand. You can see the crowd get involved in the last 10 seconds of the fight. And there we go, there's the end of that fight. Last 4 rounders going to the judges' scorecard. We're going to send you upstairs to CJ Rose for the judges' decision for the winner of our third fight of the night. What a knockout, mate. Someone's got to get knocked out. I said to Craig in the way, and I said, mate, I said straight away, I said, hit that body. He should have done it in the first round. I told him in the way, and I said, mate, that's what you got to do. Alrighty, I'm here with your winner, Craig Medlen. Let me ask you this. How easy is pro boxing 2-0?
Seems easy, but none of it is. It's fucked. But it's good fun.
Tell us about your story. You've come from doing the Anarchy's PCR. You've decided to turn pro. Yep. It seems to be getting easier with a great corner behind you.
Yeah, definitely not the best corner. Glenn puts in a lot of work, puts hours in. So yeah, it's been good.
You've obviously got a lot of support in the crowd, a lot of people you'd like to thank. Before you do that, what's next for you? You're going to keep this going, and where would you like to see yourself fighting next?
Fuck to find my plan. Don't know, do another fight, whoever.
Sponsors, thanks.
Sponsors, thanks to Element Builders. Without you guys, it would have been a pretty rough night. Thanks to everyone coming down. See you back at the gym.
There's your winner. Give it up for Craig Medlen.